want you to read this while we're talking.
Yeah. Will you check YouTube?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can check real quick. I just don't know if we're live or not. It says excellent, like we are.
A lot of these are scriptures, but I want you to read this one thing I sent him 2 weeks ago.
I'm not seeing it. It should be at the top of the
I'm
profile.
not seeing it either. Yeah, it's under you're the owner. It says it's.
Huh? Can you look at this now?
I started the stream, but I didn't start recording. What's up? It says we're live. Charlie Tuna show.
Coach.
Who you talking to?
Huh?
Who you talking to?
Oh, it says live now.
Oh, yeah, it just started?
I'm calling for the coach. See if you see him out there.
All right, watch what you say. We're live. Yeah, the mics are hot right now, so be careful.
That's all I need. Wait, my luck is. You know what? I'll survive. Don't you agree?
Yes.
So is it working, Cole?
Yep.
Damn.
Mics are
What's
hot.
up, man? Come on over, have a seat a minute. Then we're going to talk. We're going to talk some politics for a minute. Then we gonna- Sometimes the show is uncut. Sometimes it's cut.
Sometimes.
Whatever it is, it's going to be manufactured and good. You know,
Sir.
I got to talk about the elephant in the room. I didn't want to do this. This weekend,
Yes, you
I don't
did.
like to see anyone injured, any politician hurt.
But
I kind of predicted this several weeks ago. A gentleman tried to
A 20-year-old
assassinate
kid.
former President Donald Trump. Pierced him in the ear. Several things happened that really got me going. First of all, if somebody's shooting at me, I want to jump in the car and I'm not going to pump my damn fist. And that's what got me. I said, wait a minute, what's going on?
I don't know.
I'm not going to punch my
That was a
fist.
cool picture, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
and I'm not a
cool
Donald Trump
picture.
fan, but that picture was cool. He put his fist up. Come on now.
There'd have been some brothers, they'd have been scattering. Like frogs on a hot plate.
Gone.
Gone. I would have never seen him anymore. Gone. And then on top of that, and Cole, I'm gonna let you talking on top of that, people were pointing up at the top of there's somebody up there with a gun.
Yeah, and the cops were confused.
And the cop went up there to see him, and the cop got scared and left. Wait a minute. I don't get this. Look like somebody, this was, I don't condone violence, now get me right. But I predicted this was going to happen. But a lot of times when you preach hate, okay, once again, I'm not condoning it. And when you preach hate, which is what he's doing. Now here he says, he's been talking bad about the immigrants, talking bad about black folks, black jobs, LGBT. But who shoots him? A Republican, kid.
But he donated to the Democratic Party though too. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of question marks in this whole situation. And then what 20-year-old kid doesn't have any social media?
And here's
That's
another
really
thing.
weird. There's some weird stuff in this.
This is what
situation.
gets
Living
me
off the
too.
grid for a reason.
Right.
His father
That part.
today said that he gave him the gun because he always gave his kid the gun to go use, and he thought nothing of it.
Could a black father give his black son a gun and no one say anything about it?
No. Hell no. He wouldn't have a rifle anyway. He'd have a pistol.
Are rifles white guns?
That's white gun. That's white stuff. You get caught too easy.
Yeah.
Black brothers, they just throw them in the river. No, but this is something fishy about it. What do you think, Cole?
Well, I think it's real. You seem to be kind of 50-50 as to whether or not you
Well,
think
I think
it's
it's
real.
real,
But you said
it's too compromised.
Nothing in politics happens for
I'm surprised-
Everything in politics happens for a reason.
I'm kind of surprised it took this long because the amount
That
of
part.
vitriol around him, I would have thought there have been, 4 presidential assassinations and multiple attempts in...
Last one was 40-some years ago.
Yeah, and there was an attempt on Reagan.
Reagan, yeah.
Yeah.
But Reagan was beloved, and I know that it had to do with the thing with the guy who was mentally ill and wanted to become a celebrity because of some woman he was chasing,
John Hinckley.
basically. So, yeah, a little bit different.
Jodie Foster.
But I would have thought originally that if anybody would have taken a shot on any president until the end of time, it would have been him. So I was kind of surprised that it took this
Why
long.
did you say him?
Because of
He preaches. You think he preaches?
because of the divisiveness around him. He's like he's almost like a cuss word. Like if you say his name, you kind of got to like look around to see who's around you.
Right.
So I would have thought, honestly, and I'm not celebrating this or glorifying this, but honestly, if there were ever a president in my lifetime to have an assassination attempt on him, I would have thought that it was him.
A lot of people think that. And what gets me to Democrats now say, "Oh, we feel so bad." Well, last week they were calling him the devil. They were calling him Hitler.
Don't you think this situation could be like 9/11 and bring us together as Americans?
No.
Some
No.
people.
If he actually
No.
would have got hit, you
No.
think it would have brought us together?
No, ain't gonna bring us together.
Why
No.
not? It could. It's all Americans could have been affected by this.
Why's it gonna bring us together? This ain't like 9/11.
It was an attack on a former president.
Did anybody get killed?
You think that would bring people together? Joe Biden saying it was a terrible act.
We had to.
I know he had to, but
had
it could
to.
be a moment for us to come together. It could be a moment for us to
Last
come
week he
together.
said he had a target on his back and all that. He had to say something.
I've seen a mixed reaction just from people I talked to because I was hanging out at the comedy club at the
See, 'cause I
time
don't know
that
I will let our other guests talk, but I know he may not want to go on camera.
So I was at the comedy club when the news broke, and I was just scrolling Twitter for like 2 straight hours. And some of the conversation that I had, like I definitely heard some people saying, "I wish they hit him and didn't miss."
Right.
I definitely heard some people saying that.
Were they
but
black or white?
white, but
Really?
like known to be very liberal, like very liberal. So blue. Well, if we want to keep it in colors, we'll say blue.
Okay.
But I have seen plenty of people, whether it be Bill Maher or RFK or even the Biden administration themselves, putting out statements not coming out against this, saying that this cannot be condoned whatsoever, even if we don't like the guy.
Which is true.
So I've seen a little bit of both, but I think it's real because the guy who fired the shot, and I think that they came out and said that it hit the bullet hit the teleprompter, and then a shard of glass is what went zooming past his head or something like that. We were trying to figure out even.
He's that far from being killed. It's 2 inches.
Yeah, either way. I mean, that would have done some serious damage, whether it was a shard of glass or a bullet coming at your face. But I definitely think it's real, and I'm not glorifying this or celebrating this. I'm kind of surprised it took this long because, like I said, if there were ever going to be a president in my lifetime who there was ever an assassination attempt against, I would have assumed it was him
You think
because
they're gonna try it again?
No.
Just think if he gets to be president.
No, I think a Trump supporter is going to try something.
Huh?
There's going to be retaliation. You don't think there'll be retaliation? Like Joe
Trump
Biden,
supporters
Joe
against
Biden
somebody.
better be careful.
He better be careful.
Kamala Harris,
If he
yeah, I
gets
think
shot
they're
like
going to
that,
be
they're gonna blow him
scared.
off the
Yeah,
stage.
absolutely. But if I'm Donald Trump, I'm gonna do what I've been doing. I'm gonna turn this to the black community and say, "See, look, I got shot at too. I'm a
saw some of
felon just
that.
like y'all. I got shot at just like y'all. That's exactly what he's gonna do."
I definitely saw, this is Twitter, so this isn't the real world.
50 Cent
But
did a concert
yeah,
singing a song.
there was a whole lot of many men references.
Yeah, exactly.
There was Donald Trump put on, there were memes of Donald Trump's face on 50 Cent's body
Did you see that on?
I saw a lot of that.
He shot. Did you see that?
Yeah. With
50 Cent did
the
it at his concert last night.
yeah, he put that image in the back,
It's crazy.
and I saw a lot of people, in a joking manner. And like I said, this is the internet we're talking about, but basically, in a lot of black Twitter, giving Donald Trump street cred.
Absolutely.
And he
I saw a lot of that too.
Yeah, so that stuff was semi-real, semi-jokingly,
So you think
but it
black
was
people will vote for him now because of that? Because Kobe
Yes.
Bryant, people don't remember.
I do.
Remember this? Kobe Bryant got street cred when he was accused of raping that girl, and that came out on national TV. So that means when you do something bad,
Yeah.
black folks gonna give you street cred.
Sometimes it depends on what it is. Kobe got the street cred because
he
they
got
didn't.
street
No,
cred.
because they didn't believe it.
Well,
They
look-
thought he was getting screwed over.
Well, these are two different things. We're talking about Kobe being someone who was the attacker, whereas Donald Trump was the one surviving an attack. True. And, getting up and putting up his fist in the air. And there's a really cool
Right.
picture of him out there with the American flag and the blood on his face.
It is
And
really
so,
cool.
Yeah.
I hate that it's a cool
Look, man,
picture. It's a rap album.
it's a
he
cool-
has the two best pictures of the year.
Dude,
His mugshot and that picture.
Oh, it's
it's
gonna
the
be
dopest
cool.
pictures of the year.
it's a really cool picture. But if you're voting for someone because a picture looks cool, like,
The-
get
Well,
rid-
people voted for him because he was a celebrity.
Will he be the president now
Fair
because
enough.
what happened?
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
You think so?
It's over.
Yeah, well, look, I saw somebody on Twitter, in all the hilarity that Twitter had to offer, somebody said Biden would have died just getting tackled by
yeah.
the Secret Service.
He was dying with a bullet whistle by his head. He's been so on the stage.
I do think that is a feather in the cap on the appearance of toughness that Trump has, that
That's why he
Biden
did the fist.
that Biden doesn't. Yeah, and so
is this cultural though too, Cole?
What?
Like, do white people now run when they hear gunshots?
Yeah,
Because no one reacted.
That happens a lot of places.
Well, no one
That's
reacted.
what
where were they going to run? They were in a crowd.
You don't have to run. I would have hit the ground. I would have did something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been sitting there
Well,
looking
they-
around like,
have you
what's
ever-
going on?
No, they did. They ducked and they had their sign as if a sign is going to stop a bullet, but they had their little
I'd have been-
Trump
I've been in a
2024
place
signs
several
covering their face.
times where somebody was shooting. Man, brothers call low running.
Yeah.
We low run. Crawl out of
If
the
I
place.
see two,
We're gone.
if I see two
If
black
we
people
run as
running,
far as
I'm
we
running.
can away from that.
I know.
The Secret Service was real slow. They
Yeah.
were real slow to get them out.
Plus, that got me by surprise. How come they didn't whisk him out of there right away?
How come it took 5 shots before they even came on stage?
You're reminding me of a
There's
funny
a lot
story.
of stuff. It was
Next time you
weird.
watch this, I want you to watch it again. There's a lady behind them with a white phone. She just stands there through the whole shooting and taking pictures of it.
Okay,
Right there.
one out of how many? Well, and also I think that's an indictment on the times today.
Yeah, people are saying
as
it
far
from-
as just hey, here's a chance for
All right.
me.
She probably
to-
had no idea what was going on.
I could have a once in a lifetime video of this thing.
Was he alone?
Who, Donald Trump?
Cooker, the killer. Was he alone?
Oh, now we're getting into the Kennedy aspect of this.
They took his phone. They said they can't get in it.
Well, the Kennedy thing was weird too. I'm just saying that too. That was weird too.
The head went forwards, then backwards.
No, the Kennedy thing. Well, his wife didn't react very well either.
She was scooping up his brain. She didn't know how to react.
yeah,
Well, that's a nerve reaction. You see somebody shot in front of you, you either scream and you don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah.
Same thing with
I'm
Martin Luther
going to.
King
I'm
was shot.
dodging. I guess.
See, but no, they gonna get the guy's phone. Did he act alone?
He looked like a loner.
As far as I know, but I
He looked like a
I
lion.
He
haven't.
got beat up at school.
What's that have to do with whether or not he's alone?
He was alone, and he got beat up. They say he got bullied.
Yeah.
This is gonna work. Bully's gonna come up
Nope.
again. We'll talk to Kara
Make
Anderson about
make
that.
prostitution legal. That's all you got to do.
He got bullied at school.
I'm serious. If he would have just got a little bit, he not. she wouldn't have-
Prostitution should 100% be legal. I don't know if that's going to solve school shootings or
He was
assassination
lonely.
attempts.
He was lonely.
That's the oldest business in the world.
It is.
Prostitution.
It is.
Ain't no
The
tax.
strongest weapon in
Very
the world.
first possession.
I'm just
Vagina.
saying.
Yeah,
Ain't no weapon.
It is.
It's the strongest thing in the world.
I agree.
But this thing, they got to investigate this because something ain't
Something not right.
Something ain't right.
Oh, no kidding. They have to investigate this.
Hey, there's a guy down the building. Some movie just said, hey, the red.
You saw that video too? Where they're just pointing at the guy.
Down the damn building. They people, oh, okay. All right.
It doesn't make any
Wait
sense.
a minute.
Don't make any
Wait
sense.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
And I am curious, one of your questions that you asked earlier about whether or not somebody will act again. I'm curious because is somebody going to think that this guy didn't finish the job and they're going to go after
Should
Trump?
we finish it?
Or is a Republican
Can't
person going
Get
to
after
fight
Biden.
fire with fire and go after Biden?
I think they're gonna go after
Because there are some people who have the Kid Rock personality that like
He went crazy.
he posted it. You mess with Donald Trump, you mess with me. I wonder if somebody's going to be personally offended by this. If you make a politician who you've never met, well, I'm sure Kid Rock has met Donald Trump, but if you make a politician you've never met before, your entire personality, I mean, come on.
Well, this goes.
Somebody out there is capable of doing it.
This goes back
but
to
I'm saying-
January 6th too. All the violence that was perpetrated by whom? Donald Trump. God don't like ugly. It comes back to haunt you. Now, what happened
God
last
don't like
week,
ugly when
3
it
days
is.
ago, everybody was trying to get Biden out of the race. You too old, you too. No,
He is
that's
too
all
old.
going away from
He
him.
is too old.
If you're going to back the man, back the man. There's one ticket that would work, and it could work. They're going to have to make a change. Kamala president,
Nope.
Barack Obama,
Nope.
vice president.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Let 'em win.
Black people are not going to vote for Kamala. They not going to vote for her.
Oh yeah, they kind of. Well, yeah, not to generalize.
First of all, they're going to say,
but-
who is she?
Well-
They're not going to vote for her.
No, it's
No,
because
she's
of her record
She's way
in
too
California
fake.
of
She's way
locking
too
up people
fake.
on minor
She's way-
drug charges.
Did you see her
She
when
laughs
she?
too much.
Did you see her when she went to the USA men's basketball team when they
Oh.
played against Canada? She didn't even know how to speak to those guys. It was so fake and structured. She was like, "Go out there and win the goal for us." It's an exhibition game. What are you talking about? Like, she just does too many things too structured.
Obama
She's too
was there
fake.
3 days before
Yeah,
that.
and you saw how cool he was,
was
about
cool
it.
with the players.
Yeah, he was
Everything.
cool. He was dapping them up and stuff. Yeah,
Some people hold a grudge against her though because she
put a lot of innocent black people in
Yeah,
jail.
in California, I think in Northern California, she locked up a bunch of people on minor drug charges, and I think a lot of them were black people.
Yeah, they don't like that. But
And then black women
she
won't vote for
smiles
her.
too much. I hate a Negro that laughs. all the
Sorry, she smiled too hard.
I hate a Negro that laugh all the time. Cheesing. You can't trust that
Tim
kind of
Scott.
thing. Oh, Tim Scott. Did they think this buttermilk Negro was going to get picked
thought he was
by
gonna
Trump?
be the VP.
Yeah, with his mouth looked like a TV screen. Did you see what he did last week? He said, I love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. You buckwheat junior. Come on, man.
Ted Cruz is just as bad though.
Oh, just as bad. Then this
Marco
guy,
Rubio was bad too.
This guy now, Vance.
J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance
He
from
talked so
Ohio.
bad about Donald Trump last year. It was awful.
He
you
did?
see J.D. Vance's wife?
No,
Is she mixed or is she black?
no way.
Did
She
you
got-
see her today?
Oh, here comes the Cody Schrader
No way. Is she
conversation.
black? No way.
She looked like she's mixed, maybe
She
mixed
Candace
with
Owens?
something. She's not a white lady.
We're gonna need the Cody Schrader DNA test now to figure this out.
Huh?
I said this is the new Cody Schrader.
Yeah, did you
His-
see? Look at his wife. She was.
She's Indian or something. Usha is her name.
What's her name?
USHA is her name. She's definitely Indian or something.
Yeah, she's a cute looking lady. But he talked so bad about Donald Trump last year. Now he's going to have to back up on that. And the reason why he's going to be the vice president because his boys like him. His family likes this guy.
That surprises me though, and I don't follow politics to that degree, so I don't know what he said. But I'm from Ohio, and whatever position he got in Ohio, whether it was a Senate position or a House position, I remember seeing the commercials in Ohio where his entire commercials were about the fact that Donald Trump was friends with, that he liked Trump and Trump liked him.
Right.
Like that was a huge part of his selling points to Republicans in Ohio.
At the last moment, though, I thought he was going to get that lady as vice president because she wasn't supposed to speak. They're not talking.
Nikki Haley?
Nikki Haley.
No, yeah, you can't.
She's talking Thursday.
Is she?
She's going to speak Thursday.
Yeah, I knew she wasn't.
A lot of people thought it was going to be her because it needs a woman. Well, first of all, people were saying
Old
it needs Tim Scott.
white men are not going to vote for a woman.
No.
You know who else is speaking at the
He was going
RNC?
to pick Tim Scott because Tim Scott will get the black vote. No, he won't.
No, he won't.
Joe, you know who one of the celebrity speakers is at the RNC? Amber Rose.
Rip.
She's the speaker?
Why is she a speaker?
There was a list of politicians who were going to speak at the RNC, and there were a list of celebrities, and the celebrities were like Tucker Carlson, Dana White, yada yada yada.
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose.
That's
What
so
about
weird.
the two black girls that used to dance for him?
One of them died. One of them
didn't
died. Yeah, the sisters.
she? What was their name?
I ain't seen them in a minute. I don't remember
Oh,
their
my
names.
God.
The sisters,
That
they was bad.
It was so embarrassing.
Buckwheat 1 and 2.
Oh, they were so
bad.
embarrassing.
They were really bad.
This
They
is
were
why
bad.
some people in the black race, we need to step back, shut the hell up, and see what's going on before you vote. Vote, but find out what's going on.
I don't think a lot of black people gonna vote.
I don't either.
I don't think they're gonna vote
especially with rain.
because they don't want to vote for Joe
That's
Biden.
their hair.
Yeah.
You know, if it rains, they ain't going out.
Nope.
They're missing their mind.
Is Sexy Red
Right.
gonna make a commercial for Trump, and then the black people will vote for Trump?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
I can see that happening actually very easily.
What's that? They're not voting?
Yeah, a decrease in
That's a
voter
vote for
turnout.
him if you don't vote.
Well, no, I hate that too, because either side you can say that a vote for RFK is a vote for Trump.
least
That's
vote-
easy for
at
Democrats
least
to
vote
say.
locally.
Or Republicans can just bully you in the other direction and say a vote for RFK is a vote for Biden. That's just a tactic
You
just to
think
get you to vote
Kennedy
for them.
needs Secret Service protection too?
Yeah, he had somebody, I don't know when, but he's told this story on podcasts many times that somebody made it into his house, a mentally ill stranger made it into the second story of his house, breaking into his house.
Anybody with the last name Kennedy.
Secret Service is the Kennedy family.
Oh, no
They
kidding.
got shot and killed.
Everybody
Exactly.
gets shot and killed if you a Kennedy.
But-
It's gonna end
I can't
ugly.
believe he wants to be the president of the United States
Well, he
with
won't
everything
be,
that's
so I don't know
happened.
what
Well, I
he's
mean,
doing.
yeah.
But the fact with all that,
But with the
History
family
of his
history,
family?
I can't
His family
believe that
won't
he would want
support
this.
Here we are,
that's true.
Joe and I as black men sitting there talking about this stuff. None of this going to affect us.
We didn't have any of these problems when Obama was in office.
I'm my own damn
Just saying.
president.
You know what?
Charles Evans, president of the
Right.
United States.
If you turn off your TV and you turn off your phone, it probably won't affect anybody.
No.
All right, like
That's true.
if
That's
you
true.
if you quit your phone and you quit TV, you're probably gonna be generally okay. That's all I'm saying, and that's why what I was talking about earlier with me being surprised that Donald Trump it took someone this long to try to assassinate him because it's not that bad in the real world. I mean, it just isn't. It's worse on TV. It's worse on your phone. You talk to people in real life. It's fine.
Yep. All right. Folks, we're going to take a quick, not a time out, I'm going to just take a break. I got to go outside and see if I got gas in my car. My Kia. We'll be right back.
Gotcha. It's how about basketball too. Where do you want to be? On camera? Off camera?
Yeah, so transition. Yeah, switch spots. Switch spots. Yeah.
It's how about basketball too. Because basketball is the one where everyone moves around the country every single year.
We can hash some old stuff. Talk a little bit. I won't keep it long.
Talk about Bronny.
Who?
You gotta talk about Bronny James. Caitlin Clark.
We don't talk about that.
Did you see Nafisha Collier got hurt?
She did?
Nafisha got hurt. Yeah, they done. They done. They gonna be done. I don't know if they can survive without Nafisha. That's 20-10 right there. That's gonna be tough. Did you see Angel Reese? They mad. They mad. Did you see what they did to her the other night?
What?
She needed 2 points to get a double-double.
They didn't give her another score?
They quadruple teamed her. 4 players.
Yeah.
He takes them. He's a professional.
How you feel about that, Coach Lee, when a player is about to get a double-double, like Angel Reese? Did you see that the other night? She trying to get her double-double record.
Triple team.
Yeah. 4 people on it just to get it. Say, that's crazy.
She had 2 opportunities.
And then they drove the clock out.
Yeah, but she did the same thing a game before. She did the same thing. Tried to get a last-minute shot.
She was kind of pissed.
And them girls are tough, man.
Yeah, they are tough. I enjoy watching girls now. A few years ago, I couldn't watch girls.
Just come back
I could not watch it.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah, you can.
Now it's
Just start
exciting.
talking.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It is
Step their
exciting.
game up.
They
Just start
really
talking.
are. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Charlie Tuna podcast. Once again, I've only been here 2 weeks. This is all new to me, but I'll be okay. I'm still BBB, big, black, and bold. My guest tonight.
You're talking about LeVar Ball.
Yeah. Still, my guest tonight, coach of Hazelwood Central, one of the best coaches in the country, Coach Moore High School, state talent, professional players than anyone in the state of Missouri. Coach Kelvin Lee, what's up?
What's going on, Charlie? I
I'm
appreciate you having me on, man. How you doing?
Yeah. You had a podcast a few years ago,
Yeah,
right?
Sports Extravaganza. They're
Sports
pretty good for a
Extravaganza.
while, yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna keep you here just for a little bit. How did your camps go?
Went really well. Had a nice 2 weeks of camp with the boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
And numbers were kind of down, but again, it's not the numbers I was more concerned about. I was more concerned about the quality, the teaching these kids how to play the game.
What about the girls? Are they enthused about it?
Oh, God, they're very enthused, man, with Caitlin Clark and all that, the excitement with Angel Reese and everybody. It's just a lot of excitement with girls these days.
Let's talk about Caitlin Clark and the WNBA. But Angel Reese right now should be the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year.
I agree.
But if it's left up to the media, Caitlin Clark will win. What do you think?
I would agree. The popular vote.
Yeah, popular vote.
Popular vote. I think Caitlin will win it, but Angel is right there.
But
Right there. Depends on how this voting goes.
How do you feel about Caitlin Clark? I think she has 75 more turnovers than anybody else in the league.
Here you go right
Like, I think that cancels out a lot of her
she got a
good
record,
stats.
127 turnovers.
Yeah, it's
a rookie
ridiculous.
record.
It's ridiculous.
Nobody talks about that.
They're not looking at that.
Don't
They're
look
looking
at
at her
that.
shooting and her assists. That's what they're.
But doesn't that kind of cancel it out if you're turning the ball over that much? Doesn't that kind of cancel
her
it?
hands quite a bit.
Yeah,
She's
that's
handling the ball, so she's going to have some turnovers, but you don't expect to have that many.
They still play it kind of rough, and people are around this country are upset. That's called basketball. Do you think one night she's going to get upset with being fouled so hard and just get up and want to start throwing punches?
Well, she got a technical of it. I don't know if you saw that. The
Let me
girl
see
just
it.
grabbed her and she flung her hand out and hit her in the face.
Caitlin did that?
Yeah, she got upset.
Uh-oh. Well, that's...
And it wasn't really it was not intentional to me. The girl grabbed her by the hip as she was dribbling the ball, but she got upset and flung her arm and hit her in the
Well,
face.
Caitlin hooks all the time, though. If you notice how she plays,
Oh, she
she
hooks.
always hooks.
You know
Which
she
is nothing
hooks.
wrong with her.
Yeah.
I still say, Caitlin Clark, most of my brethren don't think I'm qualified to say this.
That's your boo, we
She's
know.
Good.
It's okay.
She's good enough to play basketball. She has helped the WNBA, whether she's black
Yes.
or white, and is doing nothing but growing. And if you notice on the commercials during the WNBA, she's on all the top commercials. I don't think it's fair to overlook the other girls.
She's
that-
no Asia Wilson, just saying.
No, Asia Wilson is the best.
Oh, she's
She's up
Yeah,
there.
she can play. And you're right about money. It's Caitlin Clark is drawing a lot of attention to
Money.
the game, which is really good for the sport of women's basketball. So again, I do that. I look up to her a little bit.
I like her. I like the way she's doing.
Yeah.
I think this is good for all women's sports, and I think it's good for all sports. I really do. White people have been needing a white superstar in basketball for a while. You got my guy down there with Duke that was playing against the.
We're not crowning Cooper Flag yet.
No, we're not gonna crown him.
We're not doing that.
We're not gonna
He
crown
did
him.
play well against the
But
USA
he was
team.
number one.
He can play.
He was the number one high school recruit last year.
Yes,
When's
sir.
the last time you had a number one white player as a high school recruit?
That's so true.
That's been a while.
I can't name
You
the
think he
last
can
time. He can play.
Oh yeah, Chet Holmgren maybe. Yeah.
Chet, you look like
Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, that's Chet Holmgren right there.
Chet.
Chet Holmgren right here. Yeah.
We got Chet here.
But he was number one?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
He was good. Because when he was at Gonzaga, I said, I ain't gonna be nothing. It was the other white guy they liked. I didn't think he was gonna be anything.
The one who couldn't shoot threes?
Gonzaga?
Yeah,
He stayed there
Gonzaga.
for 4 years.
Yeah, what's his name? Timmy. Yeah, Drew Timmy. There you
What's
go.
he doing?
G League.
Is he?
G-League.
Yeah, he's still playing. Because he kind of fell off the map.
I think he fell off the map. Yeah.
What did the brothers say about?
But he's got great footwork.
What did the brothers say about Holmgren?
Oh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
What did they say?
Say he a brother.
Really?
They say he was down. Yeah.
See, anytime you get a white player that they call you a brother, is that a compliment to the white player?
Yes, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
If he plays like a brother, that's a true compliment, right? He's not afraid.
No.
That Cooper Flag,
Right.
he's not afraid. I've been following him, Charlie, since his AAU days, even EYBL, and this boy put on a show last summer in the EYBL.
Oh yeah, he's up.
Oh, my God.
Larry Bird got a grandson coming too, as well as.
I seen that, but we'll see.
You know, I had a white boy by the name of David Lee.
Oh, I know.
He could jump.
Good jump.
Dunk contest winner.
He didn't get enough
That white
credit.
boy had hops. Now,
He
I'm
didn't get
telling you.
enough credit.
Exactly. He get enough credit, but Cooper Flag is in the same category with David Lee as far as hops.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I remember playing in the schoolyard when I was young, when I could play, when I could jump over a pizza box. I would play, and I played rough. I would bully. I played the toughest player I ever played against was a white player. His father's name was Dave Olivo. He used to play with the Cardinals.
Oh, okay.
It's his son. No, I take that back. Rusty Lish used to play with the Cardinals. He played at Belleville. Rusty Lish, he about 6'4", thick, hard as that wall. Man, he schooled me one day so bad that I had to leave and act like I was hurt.
Now you act like you were hurt.
Charlie, he didn't do that.
That's great.
I ain't never had that done
You
to
faked
me.
an injury.
No, I faked the injury. You know, you have a track meet, 100-yard dash, you pull a muscle, I know I'm gonna lose. You grab your calf, thigh, yeah. But no, man, it's coming that way now. White people coming back.
Well, Charlie,
Sports.
Oh, let's calm
I had
down.
a similar story when I was in high school.
Uh-huh.
I played against this white cat by the name of Jimmy Cotton. Out of Gulf Breeze, Florida, about 6'5", can jump. On the elevator, on the jump out, he gets up and elevates. But it was always me versus him. The scoring title and who's going to score as many points. Matter of fact, like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, they used to watch each other. You know, the night before, Magic come out and say, I gotta do this today. Because Larry Bird had a hell of a night. That's how it was with me and Jimmy.
Right.
Right? If he gets 30, I'm
Respect.
going to get 40.
Did you respect him?
Yeah, I'm going to get 40. You know? But, again, this way, he went to the University of Florida. But every night we played.
What was his name?
Jimmy Cotton.
Oh, okay.
I made sure I bust his butt. And I couldn't jump. I was one of them brothers that I couldn't jump at all, but I could shoot
You
them.
Dennis Rodman.
But I
Booty.
always
You
made
booty
sure I
man.
got my 40 when I played against him.
The other guy that came in for the shootout named Teddy Dupay.
Teddy Dupay.
Remember Teddy Dupay?
Yes, sir.
Joe, let me tell you. This white kid,
Lights out.
he was scoring 30 and 40 points at the shootout every year, wasn't he?
Yeah. David Lee bought him to Chaminade one
Did
summer.
he?
Bought him back this week. Bought him back from Florida, University of Florida. He came to the gym and played against our guys.
Could he play then?
One step past half court. Swish.
This guy.
Oh, he was shooting it like that back
Oh,
then.
it was incredible.
He was
Let it
incredible.
go.
So players had that range back then too. They
Oh.
just coaches weren't letting them shoot it.
Was his coaches wouldn't let him shoot? You would let your
That's
players.
what it was.
That's not true.
Do you let your players shoot beyond the 3-point
They
range
could do it
if you can make it?
if they can do it consistently.
Right.
What kind of squad you got coming this year?
I got a heck of a squad. I think I got a good core coming back from last year's team with my guards. I got 2 guards that are dynamic.
What's the most important position in a high school team?
Point guard.
Guards.
Point guard.
Got to have.
It's like when I was in St. Mary's, I had to go get Yuri Collins. I had to have him. Point guard is the most important. Like probably the best point guard I've ever had was Brandon Lockhart. at
Really?
Chaminade.
Oh, yeah,
Won a
Lockhart,
state
yeah.
championship his senior year and won a national championship at Drury.
They're like a
Lots of good players have done
quarterback,
that.
like a quarterback on the football team.
Big time. And then Christian Suntrup, you guys probably remember that name.
Oh, yeah.
Tom
I
Suntrup
know
won
his relatives,
championship.
they're my friends.
Heck of a
Yeah.
quarterback, but I got a great story. Christian quit playing basketball and going into his freshman year. Had to walk in my office and say, Coach, I think I'm not going to play basketball anymore. I said, Christian, it's okay. I'm still your friend. I'm still coming to see you on Friday night, watching you throw that football. But they got pretty good, so I being recruited. Coach Harbaugh at Stanford.
Yeah.
They came in to see him. Coach Taylor, my football coach, my assistant, he said, Coach, Harbaugh's coming in to see Christian tomorrow morning in the weight room. I said, Coach, I want to meet Harbaugh. I've always seen him. So Harbaugh walks in the weight room. It's me, Christian, his dad, and Doug. Okay? He took one look at Christian, and he says, you play basketball? So we thought he was going to start talking about football with him.
He knew.
And Christian said, no. He said, why'd you stop? He said, I just want to get in the weight room. He said, who you kidding? He said, you just drinking lemonade. That's all you're doing. You ain't in the damn weight room. He said, you like to compete? Christian said, yeah. He said, get your ass back on the court.
Really?
That's what he told him.
That's what coaches can tell
Went
who
to
you
his
are about
senior
that.
year.
That's awesome.
He said, get your ass back on the court.
That's what made him come back out there.
Christian came out
He
his
did.
senior year.
Sure did.
Started
Yeah.
for us, and we went 28-0.
Now here's the coach that comes in.
I never knew that story. I remember that, but I never
You
knew
can
that
look at
story.
the guy's body and
Christian
tell
was
what he
just a
is.
leader.
He
You can
was
look at
great.
the guy's body and tell what he is.
Yeah.
A basketball player's gonna look a little bit leaner and stronger.
See, those football coaches love those kids, their kids that play basketball.
Oh yeah,
They love those guys, man.
especially.
So you were talking about point guards earlier. How big is it then that Chris Paul's going to the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama as a point guard?
I like it.
Because they didn't have a point guard at all last year,
I like
and it was hard to
I like
watch.
the move. Chris Paul's got that experience. He's going to help Wembanyama. He's going to help him.
And he's gonna play.
Yeah, he's going to play. Yep.
Well, yeah, he said he went to the Spurs for playing, not for winning. So
Did you see Wemby?
he's at that point in his career where
Exactly.
yeah,
You
he's
see
like, yeah, I just
Wemby's
want
new
to play.
girlfriend?
Wendy's?
Uh-huh.
No, I have not.
Yeah.
She look good?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Blonde.
Oh yeah, should have known. He's French.
What is about them blondes,
The
Charlie?
brothers like the blondes, man.
It's like a trophy.
See, I don't like a brunette. I don't like a
Oh,
blonde.
I love the
They,
blondes.
man, he got a blonde.
I don't discriminate.
And nowadays, I take whatever. Blonde, brunette, bald, I don't give a
As long as it's not old.
Yeah, no. Well, nowadays, I don't know. And I go in the
I don't
church every day. There old women be waving. Hi, child.
No, no.
Waving at me.
My great grandpa always said,
Time, Charlie didn't have those problems.
They be looking at you like, hey, how you doing,
Remember
child?
when I used to hang out at Ballad Bands down there in
Oh,
West End?
man, we used to hang out. But when the times we had to hang out was when he was assistant coach at St. Louis
St.
University
Louis.
on the Charlie Spoon Hour.
"Oh, I
We
can't
all go
imagine."
downtown. We would go downtown all the time after the game.
Yeah.
Coach Huggins used to come too from Cincinnati. Him and Charlie.
Oh,
were good
really?
friends.
Oh, yeah, they're good friends. I knew that. Yeah.
Charlie Spoon was my boy. I remember one day I had this Richard Pryor CD. He said, let me have that.
He loved it.
He wouldn't give it back. He wouldn't give
And
it back.
Charlie, you the one gave it to him, huh?
Uh-huh.
Every recruiting trip we went on, and we driving, Spoon would slap you in that
Richard Pryor.
Richard
He wouldn't give it back to me.
I didn't know that.
He wouldn't
That's
give it back to me.
We got
What's his son
He
doing?
can recite it.
Yeah. What's his son doing? Now,
He
one
was
is coaching.
Yeah, he was at East Illinois as a head coach. He got fired there. Now he's at Missouri State, and that coach got fired.
It's no embarrassment for a coach to get fired, by the way. Okay?
Right.
That's law of the land. You're going to get fired.
You get hired to get fired,
to get
right?
fired.
You get hired to get fired as a coach.
Make up the breakup.
It's probably worse
You know,
nowadays.
his son. You know, his son's at Piani.
Is he? Can he play?
Yeah, he shot me out this year.
Really?
Yeah, Charlie. He named him
What
Charlie.
year is it?
He was a senior this year.
Is Charlie's son?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, that's
Jay's
good.
son.
Vianney got some
Is his
shooters.
Is his wife still alive?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
What was the young lady that was the AD there? Real pretty girl with the black hair.
Not Lori Flanagan.
No. Wasn't her.
no,
It was
wait,
Kim
Debbie
Tucci.
Yao?
Who? Not Debbie.
Debbie Yao?
Let me tell you what. No, not Debbie either. Debbie Yao was probably one of the greatest ADs. Now, you may not think it I've ever seen. She left there, went to the University of Maryland.
That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna say that name sounds super
Debbie
familiar.
Yao. She was something else. No, black-haired girl. Was she? No, she was the women's basketball coach.
Yeah.
Because Kim Tucci liked her. I think he got her hired.
I know exactly. I'm looking at. She went to work for Nike.
Yeah.
I cannot
Kinda
think of her
cute
name.
girl.
I know it's real cute.
She
Very
took your
cute.
job, Charlie.
Huh?
She took your job working for Nike.
Yeah. Biggest mistake. The second biggest mistake I made.
Not going to work for Nike?
When I was going through when kangaroo shoes closed, Nike offered me a job. And at the time I was going through a divorce. My head's messed up. And I got 2 little kids. So what do? I ain't gonna leave my kids. I stayed here. And I was the first guy, and I always tell people that and have proof. I was the first shoe company to offer Michael Jordan's contract.
So crazy.
And my kangaroo shoe turned it down.
So we don't have a basketball shoe.
No, we want to go Walter Payton. I said, we got Walter Payton, but you can't wear football shoes.
You can't wear
on the
cleats.
street.
Exactly.
So that was one of the biggest blunders ever achieved in life in my career. Can you imagine if I was with Nike? They had a movie. Sonny Vaccaro, the Adidas guy.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have Samuel L. Jackson play you in a movie?
Yeah.
Denzel?
Yeah. There's a true story. David Falk, his agent, called me one day. The kangaroo, he said, Charlie, we got this kid coming out of North Carolina. I said, oh, Michael Jordan, okay. Because, he was well known, but he wasn't the funk. So I went to my people at Kangaroo. Nah, we don't want him. He ain't going to be nothing. I said, you sure now? No, he ain't going to be nothing. Look what he did. Still selling shoes.
That's crazy.
He got his logo's on catcher's mitts,
That's on everything, yeah.
chest protector, shoes,
NASCAR.
everything. That's right. Everybody got Jordan.
It was
logo.
crazy. Yeah.
They showed yesterday his yacht. It was a $125 million yacht. Him and his gal, his wife. Have you seen his wife?
Have I seen her? I saw her
The
close.
new one?
Oh, you saw it
I
close?
saw her close.
You look good?
Why is it? How come? Why is it that most black athletes not? Can you, if you can't talk about this, understand? Why do you think black athletes date out of their race? We'll talk about something.
It's a trophy. I'll say it. It's a trophy. You got to add a trophy to the
I don't
trophy
know
case.
it's a trophy. I don't say it's a trophy. I just think a lot of people will say, well, black girls are mean.
I would say,
Mean.
I've heard college athletes say that the white lady, she gonna help you out, she gonna take care of you, she gonna do cleaning, she gonna cook for you, where they make life easy. I've heard college athletes say that the white girls make it real easy for you as an athlete. I've heard them say that.
Did everything for you.
I've heard them say that.
Everything. Go to the movie, get ready to pay for the movie. Oh, sir's already been paid for. They pay for it on the internet. I'm serious, man. It's just, I like my sisters, of course. I was married to a beautiful lady. I got 2 black daughters. And they always tell people, what do you say when your father would date out of his race? As long as my father's happy, I don't care. As long as he told me not to date, but we older now, so hey, man.
Right.
But you can do what you want to do. That's your life. You want to date a dog, I don't give a damn.
No, that's too
I'm
much.
just kidding. But people, only thing I don't like is these men become women and want to play women's sports. Like Leah Thomas now has been banned. See, I don't want my daughter out on the field.
Joanna, man.
Yeah, I don't want you to be out there. What do you feel about that?
I feel the same way, Charlie.
I don't want to, man. If you whatever you were born, you were born.
You're born. But again, I'm going to go back to what she was talking about a few minutes ago and pick it back. It happened to me my freshman year in high school.
What?
My first girlfriend
Was white?
was a white girl.
Really?
Freshman year in high school. And once you go white, I never went black. I never went back.
You know how I was. You know how I was when you first met me.
Everybody know how you are.
Everybody know how I got a younger brother to this day right now. Now, how do you do that? How do you walk down the street with a girl not of your race? That's to just walk and talk.
Don't even think about it.
Don't think about it. People don't even look at you anymore. Look at all the commercials on TV now.
Yeah.
Mixed couples. But whatever makes
My
you
sister's
happy.
in a mixed marriage and they still get looks sometimes.
They are.
And he gets upset more than she does.
That's because he's the man.
Now keep in mind.
But he's not used to it because he's white. He's not used to people staring at him.
Or he's not used to any drama.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what?
He gets upset. He's like, what are these people looking at? Like, he'll go up to and confront people about it.
Only thing white girls will tell you, look, I'm not used to any drama. I don't want to walk around on eggshells. And that's sometimes hard for a brother to handle. Because we used to drama.
Yeah.
Sure enough, drama. I'm serious.
Charlie trying to get people in trouble.
Keep in mind, I'm from Florida. You can't go any further south.
Yeah.
No, that was it.
And back in 1978, when I was coming through,
Oh.
talking about the racism that was going on back in those days. You know, you're talking about the use of the N-word and everything. I've heard it all, y'all. But I had a white girl during those times, my freshman year in high school. But I wasn't scared. I didn't try to hide it like some of my buddies. Some of the black men
they be hiding it.
sneak around and get in trouble
I used to
every
do
damn
that.
time. They get in trouble every time with principal in the school.
Right. Can't sneak around, man.
But I didn't hide my children. I walked
hear
to
you.
class, get me a little sugar before class, and keep on walking.
I had this one white girl I used to date when I was at the shoe company. And we would go to Columbia every Saturday for the football game. As soon as we got close to Chesterfield, I told her to get down on the floor of the car so nobody would see her. I'm serious. Guess what?
Well, Chesterfield,
she do it.
She did it?
Yeah, because they would do that. Can you imagine actually
A black
girl,
woman?
Get out. What? You better give me your car keys. Yeah, that's just how different we are, though. But we're really all the same. We're all the same. And don't tell me we catch it.
I don't know.
I had one run-in
With a white girl?
with the public. One white guy, his name, I'll never forget his name, John Paul Bruner. Now you just imagine that name, John Paul Bruner.
Right, yeah.
John Paul.
He white.
Yeah. But he confronted my girl.
He didn't confront you. He confronted her.
I'm a member of the KKK. I'm going to run you out of town.
Really? In Florida?
Didn't know it was going to get back to me. So in between classes.
Oh, he told this to your girl?
Yes. So I walked in, I hunted him down, man. I looked for John Paul. Ran into him. I said, "Oh, you remember the KKK, huh?" I said, "I'm a member of the NAACP. What you gonna?"
That's what we got to get back
Set him
to.
straight.
We got to make it uncomfortable again to be racist.
Yeah.
In 2024, people are too comfortable being racist. It used to be at your house only. It used to be called out and shamed for being racist. Now it's just so out there.
Man, if I went home when I was young, if somebody did something to me, my parents didn't get, they got mad at me for not retaliating.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
You better go out there and fight
You better
again.
get on back out there. You better get on back out there. But hey, thanks for coming in tonight. We're gonna do this again soon.
Do it again, man. I love it.
'Cause when basketball season starts, we'll have you in before, at least once or twice a month.
Yeah.
You can come in and handle it, can't you?
Well,
You know how to
that'd be
find the
fun,
building now.
And I know how to get here.
You know how to find the building now.
Man. I love your backdrop here too with the basketball. I
Oh,
love that, man.
we
That's
gotta-
pretty cool.
This is a little room. We're gonna be out.
We're going to upgrade it.
You should show them around.
Yeah, we can show 'em around before we leave,
Once
yeah.
you see this place,
Is that right?
you won't believe it.
Okay.
You won't believe. I gotta go. I got a trap. I gotta catch.
Get the catch in it. You must be a white lady.
My man Charlie.
You can be late with them. And then when you get there to the bar, guess what? Your drink's sitting there waiting for you. You ain't gotta worry about it. Motherfucker. I'm hungry. Bitch, well, order some food. I ain't paying for it. No. I was with this girl Saturday night, kid you not, at
This is great.
what was it? Cafe Napa in Town and Country. And I was gonna be a little late. She said, "What do you want to eat?" I said, "Well, I ordered